everybody, I'm Andrew, and here's preview for this week's auction. And here we go, all sorts of good stuff this week as usual. No auction next week, whatever that day is, 18th, something like that. No auction, we're taking next week off. Everybody please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. Hit the notifications bell. Make sure you know when new content comes out, if you want to call this content. So we'll start over here somewhere. We've got all sorts of really neat stuff, like I just said. So it's like there's some celluloid buttons, some camera stuff. Looks like some maybe Bakelite bracelet stuff. Looks like drafting things and more in here. This is Coach. Feels nice. Feels like good quality. These are Fonzie's. Her legs are in there. You got to figure that out with his jackets and all that. Royal Dalton stuff there. Jewelry and knives and old like jail cell kind of keys. Some great World War II pictures in here. And this book here has a lot of them missing, but they're still great. Great World War II Air Corps shots in there. Nice nose art pieces. Then, like, I think there's pictures of generals there. And there's a British plane. And back here, there's more just kind of scattered. Doolittle, Hap Arnold, General Williams. That's crazy. So yeah, that's quite a book there. There's some World War II Air Corps insignia, O.D. Bobbinback stuff, some coin things, some watches we get in this case. Kind of hard to see with the glare, I know. Looks like some little novelty guns, and then some lead figures and a bunch of fobs, and looks like a lot of fobs in there. More jewelry, more watches, some coins, more pocket knives. Those are cool, like Vietnam War, actual period protest buttons. Some neat World War II British stuff back there. Looks like there's some more coins in there. Some Buffalo nickels. Cool factory poster there about safety. Let me slide my hand in here, see if I can get a little better grip on this thing. The old Catholic Bible, a cyclopedia. That's good old Matt Groening stuff. Van Gogh book. Looks like some old Harley motorcycle decals and stuff. Some neat old pictures in there. World War I framed postcard. Pretty cool pictures. Looks like some World War II buckles, World War II German stuff in there. There's a big crazy sword. Some photographs. There's a Danish bayonet. Big piece of, like, I don't know, some sort of prehistoric bone in there. There's an autographed football of some kind back there. And we come over here. And a lot of more. Some more neat stuff. Engineer wrist compass over there. This is awesome. Big John Deere toolbox full of John Deere toys. Old railroad stuff, railroad ephemera, some Native American stuff there. This guy, check him out. Kind of folk art looking whirligig colonial dude with knives as arms. I don't know what's up with that. Nice stuff in there. There's a like silver plated clarinet, I guess that is. Motorcycle pictures, toy cars, toy airplanes, pipes, artifacts, box of old quilting stuff, looks like Capo di Monte, lamp parts. Let's see, then we'll go over here. I guess we'll just flip through this real quick. Vintage ties, vintage something. Check it. I don't know about all that. Some Chief stuff. Hot Wheels. Lightning rod. Coca-Cola bowling ball. Bunch of stamps. There's got to be 2,000 stamps in there. Let's see. That is really cool. That's got to be 1800s. Really neat, like Valley Forge looking piece. Not sure what's going on with all that. It's a cool mask. Harley shirts. Those are cool. Drawer pulls. All that hardware in there. It's a nice box. Look at those door pulls. Those are awesome. Big Elgin wall clock. Frontiersman toy rifle still in the card. Ammo box. Some sort of like psyops, like military amp system. Looks like a pump master. Acoustic guitar. What's it say? It's a Samick. Some old Big Macs. Those are nice. Fur. Some leather, I think. There's some vintage Eddie Bauer. Vintage Eddie Bauer coat. Navy stuff. Neat little Navy lot. Aviation. A lot of the Navy stuff is kind of bland and boring, but aviation's always cool. Okay, so we'll walk back around, look at the back of this case here. Hope to see everyone out. Should be a really fun auction. Shit always is. Let's check this stuff out. I'm sure this card will get scooted up front. A lot of camera stuff this week. Look at this old portable phonograph player. That guy there. Optophone or whatever they're called. A lot of land cameras. There's an old Commodore computer. Atari 800, I think. That all goes with the Atari. And some nice typewriters. A lot of radio stuff too. A lot more ham radio stuff coming here in a little bit in the old video. There's our new auction banner. I love it. Let's see. Here's a bunch of straight razors. with boxes, and then a bunch of boxes. We've been doing more clothing lately. It's kind of a hard deal to get into at auction. But old Stevie Ray Vaughan, we got a single seam there, no tag. 1991 Van Halen. We got double stitch there. Double stitch at the bottom, but still 1991. U2. Looks like a vintage Harley. Hurricane Hugo. Michelob Phil Collins. Wrangler coat. Wolf Brothers. Air Force. World War II officer short coat. Bronson of California. Kind of pea coat. Courier jacket. Vintage Outdoor Exchange Letterman's type. Coca-Cola. Neat Central High School basketball. Gateway computers. Man, remember when Gateway was a big deal here? It's like an Air Force jacket somebody's tailored up. Some old race car fabric. Vintage women's stuff here, 60s. Oh, that's a lot of look there. That's cool stuff, though. I'd like to do more with selling the vintage clothes at auction. Some Air Corps whatever, B4, B2, something like that. Lined flight pants. There are some those tapestries down here. Yeah, more land cameras. Different consigner, more land cameras. Let's see. Oh, we'll go over here. Crazy. Last week we had one of these Crest cars, pedal cars. And then this week we have another one, totally different, unrelated deal. This one is in like brand new condition. There's a bag underneath there kind of holding it in place. So then this stuff over here. Those are cool. Big box advertising pens. Buttons, the puppy with a brain. Not a huge auction. Solid 1030 auction, I think. Excuse me. More railroad stuff. Kind of like railroad comic books. Good vintage boxes. There's a Hello Kitty bike. Some navy trousers, some Harley boots. Sort of mailbag or sea bag of some kind. Some signs. These are like Royals in Kentucky. Levi 550s and more. 85 World Series. One of those. Shadow boxes. Sharpener, some more vintage-ish tees. That's a neat, like Italian kind of sofa painting, mid-century. And I'll get over here and start hitting this stuff there. Neat little group there. Those chairs are cool. Oh, yeah, another rack of clothes. These are awesome, like early 90s ski jackets. Edelweiss. I can't see what that says. GES2, something like that. Chiefs. Leather, motorcycle. Oh, M56 or 65, whatever that is. OD 104, I think. Woodland camo jackets. Okay, we're here. Vintage Tupperware. The Vizentech VS211. I kept wanting to move these up front, but I never did. Check them out, Speedy McGreedy. I guess Hardy's answer to the Hamburglar. What is this, She-Ra Castle? Vintage, like 80s comic book stuff, right on time for the St. Patty's Day stuff. More vintage toys. Some Playboys. More camera stuff. More stuff down there. Big box of vintage caps. Those should do great. Sports cards. More camera stuff. Like I said, a bunch of camera stuff this auction. A bunch of camera stuff from a bunch of different people. See, there's more over there, but we'll get to that. Then we usually jump back here. There's a trunk. There's a cool, I don't know, 60s table. Some expanded metal outdoor stuff. Almost that time. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for spring. Not that this winter's been terrible, but I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Kansas City. It's cool. Huffy. More expanded metal outdoor stuff. Nice baker's rack. That's cool. That stuff there. Hanging light. These electric bikes. I think they need a little work. I don't know much about them. Okay, then this stuff. Back on the floor. Oh, there's cool stuff in there. It's not exactly what we normally deal with. We've been sitting on it for a while because we sold a bunch of it. You'll remember, but it's back. It did alright. Really, but it's just, I don't know. Is what it is. Isn't what it ain't. Like what, you go buy one of these paint mixing cups, or, you know, what you paint out of. $3 each. At the paint shop, right? Glassware, bar stuff, advertising stuff. Glassware. It all must go. Cute. Symphony in blue. Made in Japan. A Hobart mixer. More cornflower stuff. Pretty cute little Fire Kings. Iconic Holiday Inn. Little bar signs. I don't know. We'll see what happens though. Okay, let's just jump back here. We got some chainsaws. We got some like Model T tools, some primitive stuff. Pharmacy company crate. Da 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 da. Frames. Old bottles. Books. What's up with all that? More vintage caps. This stuff. Big piece of wrought iron. Those columns that are all busted up at the top. But there's like the top pieces to them, so I guess you could cut them down and put those on there. You can do whatever you want with it. Let's see, what do we have here? Some more vintage stuff. Royals, number 4, XXXL hockey jersey, Royals hockey jersey. Some more like leather, and I don't know exactly what's up. Harry. A nice horse barn. Bin, potato bin. It's kind of cool. Eisenhower. Some Harry Truman kind of stuff. Okay. Let's see, we just did that, didn't we? Okay, so let's go over here. Check this out. All this ham radio stuff. There's that X-ray machine. It's still here. Yeah, all this ham radio stuff. You know, various conditions on all of it. That's quite a bit. We've sold quite a bit of ham radio stuff past year. So all these tools, all these pneumatic staplers and nailers, I mean, don't look like they've ever even been used, really. And that grinder, whatever that is still in the box. These are full of tools. Bunch of Dremel stuff there. Then there's those tools against the wall over there. We come over here, some vintage TWA, some posters and old movie posters in here, like Woody Allen, Play It Again Sam, Betty Page, Kyocera, Techniques, a couple of IndyCar signatures, some sports stuff, some ceiling tiles, just, I don't understand. Some stuff that was just kind of at the end there. Another Urantia book. For some reason we were getting a lot of Urantia books in lately. You want to check out some wild stuff, man. This is a pretty hot box of records here. I would think. Glassware, some vintage linens, and like more vintage clothes over here, like vintage kids clothes and more. Like, check this out. This is awesome. Straight out of the, I don't know, 60s or whatever. Fabric. And we go over here. Some vintage games and puzzles. These are a whole bunch of maps, like local and all over the country. More albums. Eddie Rabbit. Oh, Eddie Rabbit. That's full box of stuff. Trivets, train stuff, tools. Trivets, train stuff, tools, and toys. Battery charger, jump box. Old photos. This is cool. Don Ryman, the Singin' Breadman. More of this vintage Tupperware. I've seen people selling this online for a lot of money. Not really individually, but as like a huge collection. Some pretty stuff. This guy, EIH Co. Incorporated. That's $50 doll or more, I bet. China, Harmony House, Wembley. Wyandotte High School from the 50s. So hang up wall decorations there. Vintage hats. More vintage, like synchronized swimming caps or something. So nothing really on the walls, so we'll make up a lot of time there. It's funny how sometimes the walls are filled, sometimes they are not. But out of the selection that we do have on the walls, we have these guys. And it is 2011 dated. Beavis and Butthead. That's a good piece. Some kind of crazy toolkit or AV kit. Like a bed, headboard, footboard, and the rails. Probably sell better if we set it up. Furniture. Nothing special, but you get a good deal on it, I'm sure. More vintage over here. What do we got here? I didn't look at that. I don't think it's going to be. I don't know if there's anything. I think these are just boxes. Kind of cute. That's cool. Ration book holder. Old photo albums. Well, that's cool. Little kids on a horse, early 1900s. Yeah, that's an awesome little group right there. People with guns, it's always neat. Their rifles, going hunting and stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Esteban, learn to play guitar. Esteban. Vintage Christmas. All these Navy caps, all these Gilligan hats here. All sorts of stuff. Come check out Preview Wednesday, 11 to 1. Check it all out for yourself. We open the doors at 5, start selling at 6, of course. On Thursdays, you can come in and look then. That's plastic. There's a nice land camera. I mean, it's been used, obviously, but I put it up there. Somebody moved it back here, which is cool. Yeah, more cameras. Great stuff, man. Good movie cameras. So, yeah, gosh, that's about it, I guess. 30-minute video. Seems like there's more. What did I miss? Huh, well, maybe I was just going fast. So, yeah, you guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on Thursday, or maybe Wednesday for preview. Bye.